Yo, what's poppin' with you though? It's your boy Kero, and we are back with another Pokemon Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. We're doing mixed tier this time, so I felt like you guys would be a little bit bored of VGC and OU. But OU is my tier, so I felt let's have a little even ground. Let's do some mixed tier. As you see, I have Scizor and Tapu Koko, the OU squad members, but then I also have Decidueye, Nidoking, Seismitoad, and Typhlosion. Which I love Typhlosion, but he's not that great of a Pokemon, so he's all the way down NU. But we're trying here to make him a good Pokemon today. I'm stuttering on my words. My opponent using Beedrill, Mega Beedrill, using Lando T, the god himself, using Breloom, Mantine, who has gone up hugely in usage because Mantine got two big buffs this generation. He got a huge buff to his HP stat, which is like by base 20, I believe. Then he also got access to Roost, so now he has a lot of health. He can heal himself. Mantine is a very good Pokemon this generation. Moved all the way up to OU from like PU, so it's insane how good Mantine got. Also using Magearna, we don't know what that is. Probably a Solvest, could be Trickroom, Shift Gear, who knows? And then Kyurem, could be Choice Specs, could be Choice Scarf, could be Sub Roost, could be... we don't even know. Either way, let's get right into this battle. If you guys enjoy our Pokemon Wi-Fi battles and want to see more into the channel, click that like button, and we're getting right into it. Let's go. Listen to it. My Friend How. I love this theme. My Friend How and Team Skull Boss Guzma are probably my favorite themes in this game to listen to while battling. So either way, my opponent leads off with Mega Beedrill. I figured he'd do that because it's the free U-turn Mega Evolution, so I'm leading off with my Scizor, because Beedrill can't really hurt Scizor, and my Scizor is a bulky Scizor, so it can pretty much hard wall Beedrill. I'm immune to Poison Jab. I 4 times resist U-turn. I think it's 4 times resist, maybe just 2 times. No, I just 2 times resisted, but still, that's a resistance. I take Drill Run neutrally, knock off, I'm a Mega, I don't care, so it's all good. I Mega Evolve straight away into my Mega Scizor as my opponent Harsh switches out because he does not want to take that Bullet Punch to the dome and like lose Beedrill first turn. I use U-turn, doesn't do too much damage to El Ligero. Ligero? Is that how you pronounce that? El Ligero? El Ligero. Either way, he shows that he's a Rocky Helmet Lando T, so we do know that he is unfortunately a bulky Rocky Helmet version, and I'm speeding up this part right now because every single time my Seismitoad comes into the battle, it slows the game down so much because it's just going to be Stealth Rocks Wars, throwing off Toxics, throwing off Scalds. And so I need to speed up whenever Seismitoad comes into the battle because it makes the battle so much longer. But Seismitoad is a Pokemon that is definitely needed for this team to function. So either way, he sends out his Mantine. Good play for him because it can absorb Skull, gets in for free, as we both toxic each other. So this is what I mean, we're just toxing each other, getting up our Stealth Rocks, the leftovers are going off. We need this part of the battle to be sped up just a tiny bit because all this is toxic, leftovers, Stealth Rocks. I finally switch out to my Tapu Koko, and this is freaking fine because my opponent decided to go with the Defog, which helps me just as much as it helps him because I can get rocks up whenever I want. I do have my Seismitoad. A lot of my team is faster than his Lando, because since it's a bulky Lando, Nidoking outspeeds and has Ice Beam. Tapu Koko outspeeds and has Hidden Power Ice. Like, I'm not as scared of him getting up rocks as I am needing rocks on his side of the field. So predicting the Lando T to come back out, I do use Hidden Power Ice. Unfortunately, he sends into a Solfest Magearna, which does absolutely nothing to it. I know I'm faster, even if he was like Scarfed, so I'm going to go with the U-turn, get right out of there. I go into Kong Jr., expecting him to just go hard in with that Floor Cannon. Unfortunately, he uses Flash Cannon, and it does so much damage to my Nidoking. And that really sucks, because Nidoking is a Pokemon that does a lot of work in almost every game, but it's so frail and hard to get in. That's why a lot of this team has U-turn Pokemon, because I have U-turn Tapu Koko, U-turn Decidueye, U-turn Mega Scizor, and it's all to get Nidoking in so it can do Life Orb, awesome Sheer Force damage. Unfortunately, that Magearna is Assault Vested, so it takes the Earth Power a lot better than I was hoping. It takes up my Nidoking pretty dang early into this match, and that makes the game a lot harder for me because Nidoking is a star of this team. So either way, Magearna is out. It is +1 special attack. I'm not playing any games. I send in Tapu Koko. I go with my Zap Plate, Electric Terrain, Boost of Thunderbolt. Get that TV set out of here. We don't need Magearna in this battle no more. It's already done too much to my team getting rid of my Nidoking. So Magearna's gone. he goes into Beedrill because now that Tapu Koko is out, that is a free Mega Evolution for his Beedrill, because if I stay in, then that's a dead Tapu Koko, and if I switch out, he can at least U-turn and get his Mega Evolution off, so he doesn't have to worry about that later on. So, my opponent is going to take the best usage of this turn. He's going to Mega Evolve, Mega Shiny Beedrill in Sun and Moon in Alola. And he goes straight for that Drill Run. Great mid-ground play because it does do the most damage it can to Scizor, even though it does nothing to Scizor. And it would have done a lot of damage to Tapu Koko. And he can always just U-turn out because Mega Beedrill is so fast it outspeeds everything on my team, as I'm not running a Choice Scarf Pokemon on this team. But I do have a lot of speed control, and you'll see that later on in this game. So, out comes the Ice Cube, looking like... It's almost like looks like it's pronounced QB, but it's Ice Cube. The Kyurem, I took that turn to Roost because I knew that Mega Beedrill really couldn't do anything to me. The worst it could do is continuously Drill Run, and you saw how much I ate that up, so... Easy peasy, shampoo squeezy. Get my health back up. Mega Scizor needs to be as healthy as possible because it is my Mega Beedrill. Check on this team as Mega Beedrill outspeeds everything. It does a lot of damage to almost everything other than Seismitoad, so... I'm not even going to U-turn because I don't want to take any more Rocky Helmet damage. I go with my Tapu Koko on that switch because if you want the Draco Meteor me with his Ice Cube, then obviously I'd be immune. I know I could take an Ice move as long as it wasn't Specs. Unfortunately, he goes with that Lando, so I'm going to hard switch into my Seismitoad, who is poisoned. And we're speeding up that battle again because Lando's Earthquake's doing a sizable chunk, but it's still like a 4-hit KO if I was at full. But the poison is going to help him out with that. All I care about is getting my rocks back up. Maybe throwing off some Scalds, getting some lucky burns. So, either way, Ice Cube's going to come back out. It's going to pressure me as I'm just going to set up my Stealth Rocks again. I didn't know if he was going to stay in and use his Stealth Rocks. If he wanted to go for the Stealth Rock war between Lando and Seismitoad, that was perfectly fine with me. But as long as my Stealth Rocks are up, it's going to pressure this Kyurem. It's going to pressure Beedrill. It's doing a lot of stuff. And also, he uses Substitute here with his Kyurem, which is good information for me because I was scared of this Kyurem because it could have been Choice Scarf or Choice Specs with Hidden Power Fire. But the moment I saw Substitute, I figured it wouldn't be Hidden Power Fire, it would probably be Sub Roost. Because Sub Roost is what I like to use on my normal Kyurem, so... As long as it's Sub Roost, I know Mega Scizor, since I'm bulky, can definitely take these hits. He is a Life Orb Sub Roost, which is unique. I use Leftover Sub Roost, but he's using Life Orb Sub Roost and is doing quite a chunk of damage. He's gonna Bullet Punch that Substitute out of here because, again, I'm not playing any games. I am the king of Sub-Roost Kyurems. I know what Sub-Roost Kyurems do, and I do not want to face around with that. So, heals the Earth Power, does a huge chunk to my Mega Scizor. Mega Scizor is left on only 42. As I'm just going to go with that Bullet Punch. I am bulky Mega Scizor with 0 attack EVs, but I am Adamant instead of Impish, and that's going to push me over the edge and take out his Kyurem from where it was at. Big threat for my team gone is he's going to send in Luigi. It's me, Luigi! The Breloom, Green Mushrooms, I see where you're going with that nickname. Izaya, I need to save my Mega Scizor because again, it is a very good check to Mega Beedrill to send in Decidueye. This is a max HP, max Spadef Decidueye, but I was figuring it could probably wall Breloom too because I was like, okay, probably a Spore, Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, and he's running Swords Dance, so I'm like, okay. If I had Brave Bird there, that'd be a dead Breloom, so that was a very risky play on his part, but it's going to work out because he does get off that Swords Dance. Spirit Shackle is not doing it half, and I do not outspeak, so I am bulky. He's going to use Stone Edge, and to my surprise, +2 Stone Edge just destroys my freaking Decidueye, as he is Life Orb on this as well. So he's Life Orb Breloom, he's Life Orb on his Ice Cube Kyurem. He has a lot of very, very powerful Pokemon on his team. Hyper offense at its finest with a bulky Lando T to kind of mitigate that. So he's going to go with the Mach Punch. No, he's going to die to this Hidden Power Ice. The Mach Punch is a huge chunk to my Tapu Koko, but luckily it's not going to take it out as Tapu Koko is needed for the rest of this battle. I use Hidden Power Ice and take out Luigi. Player 2 going down. You better pipe down like the Mario Brothers. Let's go. So, Jackhammer's going to come back out. This Mega Beedrill is very, very scary, again, because it outspeeds everything on my team. Tapu Koko being outsped by this thing is insane. I mean, it's going to outspeed Typhlosion. It's going to outspeed Seismitoad, obviously. It outspeeds Mega Scizor as long as I don't use Bullet Punch. Like, I have nothing to really reliably switch into this Mega Beedrill, and even Decidueye's gone. He uses Drill Run, good play on his part, as Seismitoad is unfortunately going to go down to that. As now it's time. Typhlosion is in charge. Let's go. I know that Typhlosion can live at least one Drill Run as long as he does not crit, and Drill Run does have a high critical hit ratio, but Typhlosion is going to live. If I had Blaze, I'd be in Blaze range, and that'd be amazing, but unfortunately I am running Flash Fire because that was the Typhlosion I had, so... We are going to boost our speed with the Z power, or at least a full force Z Sunny Day. Let's go. We're bringing 4th Gen back with Sunny Day. Did you know in 4th Gen, Sunny Day Typhlosion was actually its main set? That's fun. So we're bringing back 4th Gen, but with the Z power this time. So my Typhlosion is at +1 speed. It is essentially a Choice Scarf Typhlosion in the sun right now. He's going to send out his Mantine. Take that Stealth Rocks damage. He's going to be taking Toxic damage at the end of the turn. Gotta give him that Sun boosted Flamethrower. I only wish this was Blaze boosted, but unfortunately I am Flash Fire. It doesn't do too much damage because that is a Mantine, but the poison is going to take him down even further. That's fine with me. My Typhlosion does have the Solar Beam for Water type Pokemon. Unfortunately, Mantine is a special defensive Water Flying type, so even the Solar Beam is not going to be able to take out Mantine, but puts it into a great range as the Mantine is going to use Defog and get rid of the Stealth Rocks. Unfortunately, Seismitoad is gone, so I can't get Stealth Rocks back up. And doing as much damage to that Beedrill as possible would be helpful. But that's fine, because the Mantine is going to go down at the cost of getting the rocks off the field, as Typhlosion is still out here at +1 in the sunny day. We're looking really freaking good. Now, I could potentially OHKO this Lando T with Fire Blast, but I don't want to end up missing this thing, because if I miss Fire Blast, then Hidden Power Ice from Tapu Koko won't be able to take it out since I am Zap Plate and not Life Orb or anything like that. So I go with the Flamethrower, does an absolute shit ton to that Lando. Pardon my language, I'm trying not to swear as much of my content, but it does so much damage. Unfortunately, Typhlosion did its job and goes down. You did so well, buddy. I love using Typhlosion now. That was so much fun. Tapu Koko is going to come out, and all I have to do is use Hidden Power Ice, and this Lando can go down, and that is going to be very, very, very helpful. We're at 2-2 right now. It's close game. 2-2. 2v2. It ain't double battles, though. But I do use Hidden Power Ice. It's a critical hit. Obviously, doesn't matter because he had like 20% of his HP left, as Lando is going to go down. And now it's Mega Beedrill versus Tapu Koko and Mega Scizor. I can't switch out because the Drill Run will probably take out my Mega Scizor from here, and it will definitely take out my Tapu Koko. As he's going to use Drill Run, takes out Tapu Koko, and we're now 1v1. All we have left is our Bug-type Megas. He has Mega Beedrill, I have Mega Scizor. It all comes down to if my Bullet Punch can take him out from here, remembering that I do have 0 investment into attack on this Mega Scizor, but I am adamant natured. So I use Bullet Punch, and we take out the Jackhammer. We get what was probably a decent damage roll, because I think if I got a min roll, it wouldn't have taken out Beedrill from that range, because I do have, again, 0 investment. But that is a good game. Very, very, very close 1-0 in my favor. I freaking love that game. I can't say anything else. It was amazing. I got to use Pokemon like Typhlosion and Nidoking, and also got the face-off against Pokemon like Mega Beedrill, which we haven't seen on the channel for a very, very long time, and normal form Kyurem. So, comment question of the day: who is your favorite Ultra Beast? A very, very random question, but I want to know. Tell me what your favorite Ultra Beast is. Like, comment, subscribe. Kerokerostudio, and I'll see you guys for the next battle. I'm out.